Hey YouTube, what's going on? Feeling a little bit under the weather the last couple of days. Missed work a couple of days. But I just wanted to come on here and show you some comic book hauls that I got recently from a couple different places. These are in no particular order. They come from a couple different places. First, a little bit stack I'm going to show you is from down in Erie, PA. A place called Action Toy Man. Great store. I may have mentioned it before on my website. I've bought some stuff from there for a few times. But it's basically a store that's got 3 floors to it. In the basement, there's bunches of random stuff everywhere. Big, huge bins of loose figures and carded figures on the walls and some Pokemon cards. And just everywhere you look, there's a little bit of everything. Second floor is mainly some loose figures, Transformers, Master Universe stuff. In the back room is all their comics, dollar bins, wall books. On the bottom are 50-cent books, which I've never been through those boxes. And then on the third floor, they have albums and books and all kinds of stuff. Just everywhere you look, you're going to see something cool and interesting. Prices are really reasonable. And I'll show you some other stuff that I bought for them that aren't comic related in a separate video. But the comics I did pick up there, I just went really quickly through the dollar bins. I said no particular order, nothing really crazy here. Some run fillers. This is Blackest Night Booster Gold number 27. This is for my run. I'm continuing my 20th anniversary Marvel anniversary issues. I got Fantastic Four 298. Again, continuing my run, which I've almost had completed now after buying all these. This is Nova, I believe, Volume 3. Here's number 12. Here is number 10. Number 7. And number 6. Yeah, really close to finishing that run. I think maybe 1 or 2 more. Continuing this other run I'm trying to work on. This is Nomad, number 16. This is volume 2. I think volume 1 is just a miniseries. Again, more run filler books. And usually when I do these long runs, if I don't break it down, usually I just end up buying stuff. So now I'm gonna try to, I always try to get 1 through 10, then 11 through 20, and 21, through 30, or something like that. So if I see low numbers I needed, I'm gonna pick them up no matter what. So these are Infinity Inc. issues. I picked up issue number 3, issue number 4. Issue number 8 and issue number 9. So I'm really happy to have those. Like I said, I'm trying to get 1 through 10 first, and then we'll go on from there. This next bit is from a store down in Jamestown. It's called Gamers Haven. We used to have one here in my city where I live in. Excuse me, owned by the same person. They closed the store and moved to Jamestown. So all their comics are just in boxes, just stacked on each other. No rhyme or reason to what's where, which is kind of a pain in the ass because I had to move boxes to look at boxes and move those boxes. It was just a pain in the ass. First time I went there, I just kind of went through, scanned the top, moved, got the second layer. This time I really want to get down to the third layer. I bought some stuff on my last haul from there. And there's one book I left behind. I started kicking myself on the ass after it. So I went back looking for that book and others. I couldn't find it. So I went through the boxes I looked through last time. I couldn't find it. I got through all those boxes, moved boxes, got down to the third row, and I'm like 2 boxes deep. I ain't finding crap. I'm like, oh man, this is a waste. Finally got to the third box, found a couple issues in it I was kind of happy with, so it made it worth it. Restacked everything, went back through, finally found the book that I was looking for. I'm glad I picked it up. So I got a little small stack from there, and there's tons more boxes that I haven't even been through yet. So hopefully through the weeks, I'll stop every once in a while. It's about 15, 20-minute drive from where I work, the opposite way where I live. So I don't go out there very often. So when I have, and his books aren't priced, so you're really taking a shot in the dark of what you're going to pay. Usually they're $2 a book. So if you really got to think of what you want before you take them to the counter. But yeah, I found some cool stuff. No random order. I've seen this cover a few times. I'm not sure where I've seen it. Probably Antonimo Bay. He collects a lot of AC comics and stuff. It's completely covered by, but this is number 1 of Black Diamond. Just love the cover. I think there's 5, 6 issues in this book. So there's the back cover. 5, 6 issues I think in that run. I know I think they might have another one there, but I didn't pick up. Been picking these up when I can, and really trying to get into a lot of different publishers. That's AC. First, this is Eclipse issue 1 of Saber. I mean, I read this today, and it was very interesting. Long, a lot of words, which doesn't bother me because I know it's a book. It was just kind of very strange, but it was interesting enough to where I will gladly pick up the rest of them. Obviously, I'm a big Buffalo Sabres fan, so any book with the title Saber in it, why not, right? Brew Baker, one of my favorite writers. I've been working on this series for a while. This is Sleeper number 8. I think that might finish that run for me there. Continuing the same thing. This is Criminal, the Sinners part 1. I have part 2. Didn't think I wanted these really until I found them, which is odd because I collected the DC versus Marvel miniseries, but didn't pick up anything after from the Amalgam Comics. This is Challengers of the Fantastic, number 1. Super Soldier, number 1. The Magnetic Men featuring Magneto, number 1. That's pretty cool. Magneto and the Magnetic Men, number 1. So yeah, happy to find those. Anything JSA I'm going to pick up. Justice Side of America 80-page giant from 2011. But that's pretty cool. Blue Ribbon Comics, another from Red Circle. Blue Ribbon Comics, not something I thought I would really wanted to, but then I realized this is a Steve Ditko cover, and Jack Kirby did the interiors. So this is Blue Ribbon Comics number 1. That's pretty cool. And they had number 5, which is a Jack Kirby cover and Kirby interiors too. So number 5. Yeah. Sweet. And then this is the book that when I first went there, I wish I would have picked up another AC Comics book. And this is American Comics Special number 1, Sentinels of Justice, featuring Blue Beetle, Captain Atom, Nightshade, and The Question. I just love that cover. The reason I want that because I'm currently reading the 80s Captain Atom run, and Blue Beetle shows up in there, and Nightshade shows up in there also. So that's kind of why I wanted that. And there's the back cover there. So I'm really happy to dig in this maybe later today and read this. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So that's what I picked up recently as far as comics-wise. And I said I picked up some other things that are comic-related, but they're not comics. They're toys. Something that I'm recently getting into, unfortunately. Not going to go crazy with trying to complete a run of toys or figures or anything like that. But if I find them cheap, I'll pick them up. So stay tuned for the next one. And thanks. We'll see you next one.